Hey guys, Crimson Duelist here. We're going to be showing off the Fortune Ladies today. Did about 5 duels with them. They did alright. But let's get right into it with a few replays. To start out, we're going to be seeing a duel between my Fortune Ladies and my opponent is using UAs. Um, I run the Fortune Ladies Future Vision deck, which with light you end up pretty much getting her effect right away because it's as soon as she leaves the field, you can special summon a Fortune Lady from your deck. I almost always go with my Dark. In this duel, you'll see that I managed to get pretty lucky in the fact that my opponent only drew into his one level 4, which, as far as I know, the UAs still need a little more support because I think they're only running with 1 or 2 level 4 monsters. I kind of felt bad in this duel just for the fact that I keep attacking into it. I still have all my draw power. Anytime he's able to get out one of his UA monsters, I end up just popping it or just bouncing it back to his hand. And at the end there, when he summoned the yugioh, the D Knight, what happened was I used the effect of my witch to just remove from play one of my 0 or question mark attackers to just destroy it, thanks to my witch. Alright, so we'll go on to our next duel here. My next duel is going to be Fortune Ladies versus Dogma. So, and this is the first time I'd actually seen this deck. Again, I'm getting the effect to bring out Dark. I'm trying to make more of a chaos build for my Fortune Ladies. But I found what he did was actually pretty cool. I used to see a deck that ran somewhat similar with Chain Material and Fusion Gate that would allow for the person to go into Elemental Hero Electrum, uh, bring back all the remove from play cards, and then he could just keep going into different things, but the main purpose of the deck was to go Electrum Xyz into Gustav Max, Fusion Summon Gaia, then go back into Electrum and just keep looping it, burning, just recycling the cards. But in this one, he's doing something similar, but he's able to actually destroy all the cards on my field, dealing damage for its actual attack. The reason I'm showing this one is because, well, it's something cool. It's not meta. You don't see something like this all the time. I was fairly unlucky, though, when it came to this duel. I thought I might have a chance to come back here, so what I was planning on doing was uh, waiting to see if he was just gonna burn me or if he was just gonna pop the face down. What I was really surprised is he didn't summon this in attack mode. I don't know why he didn't just choose to attack with any of them. What my plan was, I don't even run any 5s. I never actually thought about it. I was just gonna try and use their effects to get out my level 4s and then go into like a Castile or a what's it called, 101. But otherwise, I thought it was a pretty cool deck. Alright, our next duel is gonna be me versus a, oh yeah, it was Fluffles. And in this duel, you'll see just how lucky you can really get with some of your top decks. This was one of my first times actually facing Fluffles, so I ended up having to do a lot of reading. Um, I got pretty lucky with hitting the Mirror Force. If I hadn't hit the Mirror Force, my Lady Dark definitely would have kind of bitten the dust there, and it would have left me with nothing. But as you see, he's gonna try and go broke as shit here. Um, as I said again, in this duel I got super lucky. Instead of hitting the Mirror Force, he hit the Call of the Haunted. Call of Haunted, bring back Light. Light allows me to uh, bring out another monster. Luckily for me, this guy was a good sport. He didn't quit on me, but I still ended up winning the duel because he ended up using Reckless Screed, so he wasn't able to draw anything. He stayed in for the 2 turns and then gave up, so he was still a very good opponent. Alright, and on to our final duel. It was me versus Trains. Now, so far, trains are still a fairly new thing to me. I'd like to use them just because I'd like to figure out a way to use the Aero Express. It's a 5,000 attacker, but it's got a pretty big cost just for the fact that you have to always keep discarding your hand, and you can't have like anything on the field. But pretty much what I was trying to do here was just kind of stall to the point where I can get out my dark, and that was about the only thing I could do to get over his train. Then I used light so I can get some more draw power. And him bouncing that back really wasn't all that much of a big deal to me. The bad part is he kept making it so I had to set all my spells. This is the first time I've faced trains once or twice before, but this is the first time I've actually seen somebody main a anti-spell fragrance in this deck. And the other thing that so far I don't think's been in the duels, right now I am teching in my Nefarious Archfiend Eater. What he allows me to do is, if I control a spellcaster, I can special summon it, and it's a 1500 beater, and it normally allows me to Xyz into a level 4 if I've got my water, my witch, I believe there's more than the water and the witch. The water, the witch, the solitary magician, and I believe that would be it. Otherwise, if he's sent to the grave during my opponent's end phase, if I still control a monster, I can destroy it, which what I like to do is like Call of the Haunted, my Fortune Lady Light, then use my Nefarious to bring it back and just pop my light, allowing me to go into a dark, or if I've got dark on the field, go into my water, allowing me to get that draw power off. For the longest time, though, I read this as during either player's end phase. So, always got to make sure you're reading your shit right. Alright, so I go into my Solitary Magician. It's banished for now, but it's not really going to do me anything too good. What I really didn't understand was why he didn't go into the Malefic Cyber. He's had it in his hand since the very beginning, and he has it in his extra deck. So what we're going to see here, my Solitaire comes back, I get rid of that. I debated on popping the light or popping that, but it was just simpler to go for the Gustav Max because that allowed me to just get over it just like that. And during all the testing, you would be surprised how many times I was actually killed by Gagaga Cowboy, so I figured this being the final part of the video, it'd be poetic justice to end on that. So again, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked, please subscribe, leave a like, comment. I like to hear what everybody has to say about my decks. Thank you.